What's up, everybody? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. You know, I do NFL, NBA, MLB. Took a few days off. Man, life gets in the way, you know. Sometimes life gets in the way, but that's neither here or there. Let's talk about MLB. I mean, like I said, Surprise Picks, they do sponsor my channel. You need any more information on that, you see the banner flowing across the bottom of the screen there. So there you have that. Few things I just want to touch on today. Some light got sports overload. I'm probably going to bring NFL video with an overlook of some bets or whatever the case may be. Some spots that I like coming up for next week. So that should be something really, really nice there. I'll probably get the video out today and maybe throughout the week just start pumping out NFL content. So let's talk about a few spots today, whether it's on the books or on Prize Picks. So let's just jump right into this Philadelphia Phillies game and the San Francisco Giants game. Don't have too much for this game here, but I would say we do have over under 8.5 in this one here. And you do have Noah Syndergaard, who does give up a lot of stolen bases. So, if we could, let me see, some a little bigger than that. Yeah, so if we could figure out who's gonna steal a bases, I mean, maybe if you get somebody like Estrada, I think he's leading the team over there in San Francisco. Don't quote me on that, but man, both stolen bases can be very beneficial. You can get them on DraftKings, on FanDuel live. You can get them on DraftKings, pregame. Next spot I want to talk about here is the New York Yankees at Tampa Bay Rays. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot. If you want to call it a rivalry, you can call it that. Tampa Bay Rays, they rolled out Kluber. Excuse me, I'm tired. Tampa Bay Rays, they're rolling out Kluber, and Kluber has been okay versus these guys. And, New York Yankees are just really hard for me to back them, going through what they're going through. But he just faced this team on the 17th. He had 8 strikeouts on the road. Now you get him at home. I think he faced these Yankees at home. Let me see. So this would be his 4th time facing them, but he's faced them at home. He had 6 innings pitched, 5 Ks. Faced them twice on the road. Once on the road, he had 3 Ks and 6 innings pitched. And like I said, on the 17th, he went 6 innings with 8 strikeouts. His strikeout prop is sitting at 4.5, I believe. Even if you want to alter it, down to maybe a 4-piece, I'm pretty much down with that. And on the bankroll builder side, when you got a site like FanDuel, whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a stab at the 4.5. Where I'm gonna take it at is over here on Prize Picks. So I'm gonna take it over here on Prize Picks. You're gonna get the 4.5 for the strikeout prop for 4.5. Yep, and that's why I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna take it on Prize Picks. I might alter it down on the books and in the same game parlay or something like that. But however I do it, let's get it. If I had to pick a side in this one, it would probably be the Yankees. But with Schmidt on the mound, I just don't want to back the Yankees in that situation there. Okay. Next spot on the board I want to talk about is let's see, Colorado Rockies and Cincinnati Reds here. All right. So we got Lodolo on the mound. We got Marquez on the mound here. All right. We have an over-under of 8 in this spot here. Marquez and Lodolo, and then Cincinnati is the favorites here. All right. Small park, Cincinnati, small park here. You can see runs being put up in this one, and you can see runs being put up in this one here, and in an instance, but I don't know. I got a strikeout prop of 5.5 and 6.5 for Lodolo. Where I really want to attack this game at is pitching outs. I mean, you get a guy like Marquez on the mound here, and I didn't see his pitching outs. You know, I was really trying to look for his pitching outs. He's pitched. Let's see. Let me get you guys a number here. So he's pitched 6 innings or better, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 13 out of his last 15 games. He's won 6 innings or better. I'm willing to take a stab on that again, okay? I'm willing to take a stab on it again. And then, what's that? Let me see. Are the outs out? At 17 and a half. The hook, I just won't go for the hook. If it comes out at 17 and a half, not 18 and a half. If it comes out at 17 and a half, I'll take that. So it looks as though Marquez outs are coming out at 17 and a half. I'll put that on the side over there for a parlay piece. Yes, I do like that. All right. Maybe add it to a same game parlay X on DraftKings, but I do like that. Okay. So that's where I'm at with this situation here. Strikeouts, prize picks, if they come out, if the outs come out at 17 and a half, just know I like that. All right. Moving along. We got the Oakland Athletics and Baltimore Orioles in this spot here. We got an over under 8.5 in this. We got Votto and Oakland Athletics on the mound. I give a slight lean towards Baltimore Orioles in this spot here with Oakland Athletics probably running out of bullpen games. So I got a slight lean towards Oakland money line parlays, run line straights. Okay. Washington Nationals at the New York Mets. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot. We have Scherzer on the mound. We have Corbett on the mound. Okay. Corbin's last 2 outings wasn't bad for his standards. But he's given up 1 and 4 runs in the last 2 outings. New York Mets don't hit lefties as good as they hit righties, but he gave up on the 1st of August. Corbin gave up 4 runs to this team, and then going back to the 5th of May, the 31st of May, Corbin gave up 7 earned runs. He did have 7 strikeouts and 12 hits versus this New York Mets team. So they've shown the ability to hit him personally. Even back on May 10th, he pitched 5 innings, 5 shutout innings. He had 5 strikeouts. It's a way that Corbin can get to a few strikeouts here and there, but I just won't go take it there. However, on the other hand, Max Scherzer, versus this Washington team, I think he faced them twice. He's had 5 and 6 strikeouts in those outings. This Washington team has been striking out more as of late, so that's something that you can look at there. His strikeout prop should come out around 7.5. As far as this game, it's going to be money line parlays, run line straights for me. I can't really do the money line because it's just juiced up so hard. You know about these 300 and 400 favorites. You know what can happen, but I'm willing to get tapped upside my head. So I probably have to do I probably have to mix in some strikeouts with the run line and see what I can get there. The strikeout prop for Max Scherzer sitting at 7.5. Can't talk you off of that. Prayer performance doubles. We're looking at 7 strikeouts at minimum. On prize picks, I'll take the 7.5 strikeouts for I can't talk you off the 7.5 strikeouts there. I'll say for Max Scherzer, I'll toss them over there. All right. As far as like I said, outs and etc. here, I didn't really too much look at Scherzer's outs, but I'll say taking the -1.5 at -176, and then trying to. Okay, so right before our eyes, we got same game parlay for select games at on FanDuel Sportsbook. So that's very nice. All right, so let me keep it moving. Okay, I would probably mix in a few strikeouts from Scherzer. Let's see. I mean, what's six? Can six give me a decent number there? A minus 125, minus 1.5. I don't mind that. Even if I come over here to what a minus a first half minus a half, which would be the result, and you'll get that at minus 260. If you want to go there, so you can get that at minus 250. I mean, 250. I mean, minus 153 here. Honorable mention, probably my favorite bats right here today, and you see him is in the thumbnail here. It's going to be let me see. It's going to be Pete Alonso, okay? So you see Pete Alonso right there. I got him as a thumbnail. I think I'm just going to have to roll with him as my home run pop for the day. Let me get some numbers here. He is let me see. He's 13-34 versus Patrick Corbin with 7 extra base hits and 5 home runs. Good BVP, good history. He's 13 for 34. Yeah, so I'll roll with him from a hit all the way up to a home run, and that's what I'm rolling with right there. So he could go in a parlay as well. Just make sure he's in the lineup. Okay, so that's a few things that I like about this game here. Okay. Moving along to the next game here, we're going to look at the Chicago Cubs at St. Louis Cardinals here. We got over under 7.5 in this one here. I do like Goldschmidt's bat. He's batting 400 versus lefties. As of right now, that's what I'm looking at for this game. Seattle Mariners at Cleveland Guardians here. We got over under 7.5 in the spot. I think Robbie Ray's K is coming out at 6.5 here. So let me backtrack here. Let me go to total bases here, and let me see if I see Alonso. If I see Alonso here, okay. So I don't think they have Alonso out for total bases. Let's see what this fantasy score is going to look like. Alonso. If they have him out for. So apparently they don't have him out. Okay, there he is, 8.5. I don't mind that. I'll tell you the truth. If I like two total bases, then I don't mind. I don't mind that. Okay, so I gotta lean towards over 8.5 for Alonso in this spot. Now let's go back to where I was at. Robbie Ray, his strikeout prop is coming out at 6.5, I believe. Oh, 5.5. 5.5. Damn, man. I can't even do nothing but I can't. If I want to alter it down to a 4.5, okay, that's cool. But I think I'm gonna have to jump on that. What is it on Prize Picks? I think it's 5. I think it's a solid 6 on Prize Picks. Let's see. A solid 6 on Prize Picks, which means if he gets a 6, we'll push. So, maybe I can take a little stab at that. I gotta lean towards the over right there, but I don't know. This Cleveland team, they don't hit lefties. They don't hit lefties well. They're really good versus righties. They don't strike out versus righties. And then you couple that with the fact that I do think, they did get at him. So Robbie Ray did get at these boys once. So I could see him. I could see him hitting that 5.5. I probably want to. I might have to alter it here on FanDuel, though. I ain't even gonna lie. But I can see instances where he hits that. All right. Outs for Robbie Ray. They're going to come out at, 17.5. I can't talk you off of that either. I mean, I think that's an okay number going up against this Cleveland team. If he can keep it down, I think that's a good number for him. He's hit this number in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. I can't talk you off of that. I really like that. I kind of like that. Okay. So outs, even if you want to wait till Prize Picks for the outs to come out on Prize Picks, I think I like that a little bit better. But we'll see. Okay. I don't have a side in this one. Yeah, to tell you the truth. Okay, Minnesota Timberwolves. Twins at Chicago White Sox here. Don't have a side for this one here. We got Molly on the mound. We got Cease on the mound. I could look at the under in this one here. That's one thing I could look at. But interesting thing I want to point out here with the strikeout props and etc. Minnesota, you'll get Minnesota on the road versus righties. Last 30 days, Minnesota has the highest strikeout rate, and it's a big drop off when you go away or whatever the case may be. But they have the highest strikeout versus righties on the road in the last 30 days. All right, on the road they are striking out last 30 days at. Oops, I'm sorry. Wrong number, wrong team. That must be at home. I'm so sorry. Might be versus lefties. Either way it goes, my bad, guys. My bad. I have my shit mixed up there, okay? Have my shit mixed up there. Or I might be talking about Milwaukee. Either way it goes, I got a brain fart. But, Cease did hit this strikeout prop versus this guy's last time he played him. I think he had 8 Ks. That was his only time he pitched against this team here. So I don't know, man. Cease has been kind of up and down for me. With Molly on the mound, I'm gonna just shoot for the under, maybe an alternate under or something like that in a parlay, to make sure I could probably try to hit it, but maybe like a two or three teamer here. But yeah, man, 7.5 Ks. It's definitely doable. I don't think I want to go there though. Like I said, he did back on July 17th. He did have 8 Ks versus this team. I'm gonna just stay off of it, man. The under is probably gonna be the play for me here. Okay. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna look at it. And then next team I want to talk about here is the Milwaukee Brewers and Diamondbacks here. Okay, so we got Corbett Burns on the mound. We got Bumgarner on the mound here. Okay, so man, tricky game here, man. Milwaukee has just been atrocious versus lefties. Last 30 days on the road versus lefties, they have a 36% K rate, okay? They are averaging 161 versus lefties, bro. They are trash versus lefties these last 30 days, all right? All right, so then you couple that with the fact that, you look on the other side and you'll see Bumgarner on the other side. His strikeout prop is sitting at, let's see. There might be some life here for a strikeout prop for Bumgarner. Sitting at 4.5 at plus money. Even if you want to alter it down to a 4 or something, you get a nice good number at 235 for that, minus 235 in a parlay piece. I can't talk you off of it, man. Let me see. How frequently has he hit 4 Ks? Not very frequent, but he has. 2 out of his last 4 games. He's got a 6 and an 8K game in there. 9 versus Washington. 5 versus Colorado, 4 San Diego, 4 San Francisco. He has the ability to at least hit 4 Ks. So, I could be looking at something in that nature. And then Corbett Burns, he got a 6.5 strikeout prop here. Look, this team, this Arizona team versus righties at home, they just, last 30 days they've been lights out. They they striking out the least in the league at 14%. So I just can't get that. You know what I'm saying? And then no telling what the lineup's going to be like here. I didn't look at his Corbett Burns splits, but I imagine they're going to be rolling out of plenty lefties here tonight. So I wouldn't be surprised if Arizona Diamondbacks lucked up and took this game. I don't have a play here. Might steal four Ks for Bumgarner. I mean, it is what it is. On Prize Picks, you will probably get Bumgarner's strikeout prop at 4. I might end up having to take a stab at it for in a 5 pick. I always put a 5 pick together with you guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So in a 5 pick, I might end up putting that together there. Next game I want to talk about here is the Houston Astros at Los Angeles Angels. We had an over under 8 in this spot here. I do give the lead to the Astros here because they are the better team. But Ohtani has pitched great versus Houston, and Garcia has been okay versus them as well. All right, we've been targeting this Angels team for strikeouts all year long, and then you take Ohtani. Ohtani has been okay, been striking these guys out as well. So I'll just really focus on Garcia for right now. He's faced this team twice. He's got 7 strikeouts in both outings. All right. So 3 earned runs back in April. Really don't too much to take into account of that one. But July 12th he went 6 innings and 7 strikeouts and 1 earned run. Okay. Outs. As far as the outs concerned here, I don't take Ohtani's outs. But 16.5 does seem enticing for me. He's hit this number 3 out of his last 5 games. He's hit this number versus this Angels team twice, and once. But back in April he went 16, but that was like the beginning of the season. So I can't talk you off the outs here for Garcia. Strikeouts. Strikeouts should be sitting at 6.5. I think strikeouts are sitting at 6.5 for both teams. And let's see. 5.5 for Luis Garcia. I got to take it. I mean, I got to take it. I ain't got no choice but to take it. He has 7 strikeouts in both outings versus this team. You get this at 5.5. I mean, that's value there. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. I'll take that. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at here. Don't have a side. If I had to pick a side, it would be Houston in this spot here. Last game on the docket here. Look, it's going to be the the Dodgers and we have the Los Angeles Dodgers and San Diego Padres here. Over under 8.5 in the spot here. I don't have too much for this game. I ain't even gonna lie. I'll probably lean towards the Dodgers in this one here. When they're he's showing the ability to give up runs. Gun to my head, Los Angeles Dodgers in this one here. Dodgers are nothing, man. That being said, peace out, guys. Peace out. Good luck today. Peace out.